wasn't really sure what was going on. Thought it was pretty serious. Come to find out, I just have narcolepsy, which I think is actually probably one of the best disorders you could ever have if you're going to be sick. After I found out I had it, nobody asked me to do anything. Nobody wanted me to depend on me for anything because they knew at any time I would probably fall asleep. And it all started when I went to babysit for one of my girlfriends. Never been asked to babysit again. The kids were like, Ashley, want to play hide and seek? Want to play hide and seek? I'm like, okay. And they're like, you have to be it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to count to 10. So you guys all go hide and don't you come out until I find you. I'll find you both. So they're like, okay. So I'll count to 10. 1, 2. Oh, hungry. Where are the kids at? Okay. Oh, they must be sleeping. I'm gonna get on Facebook till Mom comes home. So then about 2 hours after I get home, my girlfriend calls me and she's like, little Johnny was in the dryer asleep. And you said he put him to bed. And we saw little Martha was underneath the sink next to the bleach. What is wrong with you? So, never been asked to babysit again, which is, you know, not a bad thing, I don't think. I am a newlywed. I was married this past October. The 50% that is still married and not divorced, thank you. But my husband and I, we've been together for quite some time now, so we decided that, you know, maybe it's time to start trying for a family. So I told my doctor, you know, I'm going to get off the birth control pill, and I just wish she would have told me what to expect, what my body's going to do when you're not on any birth control, because it's actually kind of gross and kind of frightening, to be honest. So a couple months ago, my husband and I just got done watching some football. We're going to go to bed. I'm like, oh, it's going to get lucky tonight. I think I'm ovulating or something, maybe. It's what the little thing says. So I go downstairs and, you know, I take off all our clothes and I like feel something in between my legs. And I'm like, I haven't even gotten started yet. But so I go to touch it and there's like a little string hanging there. And I notice that there's something. And I freak out and I run to the bathroom, shut the door, turn on the exhaust fan. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? It's like a piece of snot hanging from my hot box. And I'm like, I have never seen this before in my life. I'm absolutely terrified. I have no idea what this is. I'm panicking, I'm starting to sweat, and I'm afraid to like grab it because I don't know if it's touched my uterus, if everything's gonna come out. So I'm sitting over the toilet and I'm like trying to swing it off, and it's just going back and forth, and I think it's actually like growing, it's getting worse. So I finally like I have to tell my husband because, you know, he's gonna wanna get it on, and I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, honey, come here, I need you to come here. And he's like, did you spray? I know you're in there with the fan on. I'm like, no, it's not that. I didn't, that was just, you know, so you wouldn't come in here. And I'm like, please, I need you to look at something. He's like, if you need me to look, I really think you should spray first. I'm like, no, it's not that, I promise you. So I had taken, I'm like, look at this. And he's like, what? Why are you showing me that? That's gross. You're like, are you sick or something? I'm like, it didn't come from my nose. And he's like, oh my gosh, what is it? And I'm like, I don't know, I think I've got a sinus infection down there or something. I was like, but at least it's clear, it's not yellow or green. So I think thank you, everybody. My name is Ashley.